You know that the new United States presidency has approved that $500 billion be invested in artificial intelligence. When this news was broadcast a few days ago, it exploded like a bomb, showing just how far AI is going to go. But in the midst of all this, we are caught up in the news that suddenly a Chinese company appears called DeepSeek, and it creates an artificial intelligence that is better than all the prominent American A's, at least as far as it has been shown. In the news, it is made clear that DeepSeek is even better than OpenAI $200 package, while it is free. This software, in its very first days, became the world's #1 application, meaning it has the most downloads in the world. This news exploded like a bomb under the feet of tech companies. Giant companies like Facebook, Windows, Amazon, Google, Apple, especially Nvidia, whose stock value fell sharply. Nvidia experienced the biggest drop. You know that this giant was at its peak, but DeepSeek knocked it down, and its stock crashed down. Nvidia. The funny part of the story, is that big companies like OpenAI and Nvidia constantly said that artificial intelligence is very expensive, that it requires hardware that is extremely costly. But a small Chinese company called DeepSeek did this with under $10 million and put an end to all those claims. When this news spread that AI can be designed so cheaply, the entire Wall Street market completely crashed. You might not believe it, but in one day, Wall Street lost $1 trillion in market value, all because of a very small Chinese company. Many say that artificial intelligence was a bubble that grew bigger every day, and DeepSeek pricked this bubble like a needle. It's interesting to note that all the top tech companies in the world were all dependent on artificial intelligence, and having AI would elevate their projects to the next level. But when this bubble burst, everyone was kind of pushed aside and didn't know what to do. Over the past 10 years, Nvidia had a monopoly on artificial intelligence, meaning that every company that wanted to create AI needed Nvidia's hardware, which is why it had become the largest company in the world, growing more powerful day by day. Nvidia sold billions of dollars worth of hardware to other giant companies like Apple, Microsoft, or Facebook. But DeepSeek has upended this equation, essentially saying, "What are you spending all this money on? We built an AI better than yours with the cheapest cost." What do you call such a thing in the world? They call it the Sputnik effect, because in the 1950s, Americans thought that in terms of space technology, they were far superior to the Soviets. But suddenly in 1957, the Soviets launched the first satellite into space, named Sputnik. Then American pride fell, realizing they weren't that advanced, and they became much more serious and started to progress. A similar situation has now arisen. In the world of artificial intelligence, they say that if AI does not make itself cheaper and better, it is doomed, because China will take over the world market. OpenAI had always been propagating AI, that is, constantly telling people that it is very complex and very expensive. But suddenly a few Chinese students with $5-6 million in expenses showed the world that these claims are not true. And this is a big blow to companies that want to monopolize. But we shouldn't let this pass by simply because this alone will cause the growth rate of artificial intelligence to multiply several times. Donald Trump also said in his last remarks that this is the wake-up call for technology in the United States. Some people say that in the next 3 to 4 years, most of the work humans do will be done by artificial intelligence. Some are very upset about this issue. Please give your opinion.